Hello and welcome to another 284 Media feature interview. I am your host, Jhaka, and today I am joined by the 5 awesome contestants who will take the stage this year in the Mr. and Miss HLSCC pageant. We have that for you after this quick break.
Orange alert! Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for Fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Right now on set, we have the lovely contestant number 1 for the ladies. Now, let me just have you introduce yourself.
Well, hello, my name is Tanya Wana and I am 17 years old and I am from St. Kitts and my major here at the college is Human Services.
Awesome. Now, let's start off from what inspired you to participate in this pageant and what do you hope to gain from this experience?
Well, what really inspired me to join this pageant is I had a sister who was recently in the pageant, and that gave me some inspiration as well as me wanting to come out of my shell and to be confident. So hopefully after this show that I'll be able to be more confident and just do whatever I need to do.
Awesome. Now, it's always amazing to see young people come into pageantry and say it's something that they took on because they want to develop themselves and work on their confidence. So you're definitely doing a good job even doing this interview. Now, share with me, what was your proudest achievement?
One of my achievements will be speaking to persons over the years, because over the years, I am still kind of a shy girl. Like, I don't really enjoy talking to people. So this is a very big deal for me, because talking to you right now, I'm really nervous and I'm trying to put myself together, and yeah.
Okay, well, you're doing a pretty good job. Let's hope we can keep those nerves at bay for the rest of this interview. Now, looking at your school, looking at your community here in the BVI, although you did say you're from St. Kitts, but of course, you're going to school here in the BVI. I'm sure you've been here for quite a while.
Yes, I have.
All right, so you're basically a local at this point. What is one thing in your school or in the wider community that you would like to change and why?
Well, one of the stuff that I will definitely like to change is maybe starting a new club where international students can join, like newcomers can come and like interact with different other people so they can get a feel of what they're getting into, so they can be more comfortable and have friends to talk to.
Good. It's nice to see that you have an initiative that you would like to work on, because that's actually one of the questions I had here. Let me know about one time where you think you faced a significant challenge or a time where there was an obstacle in front of you and you had to find a way to navigate it, and how did you go about doing that?
One of the obstacles that I've had came up was coming to the BVI. Reason being because I didn't really know anybody, so it was like kind of hard for me to fit in with the other people that were around me. And ways that I navigated it was simply communicating with other people and getting to know my way around.
All right. So, of course, you're a student of the college in addition to taking on the pageant. There has to be a balance struck in that process. How are you balancing your academic pursuits and your extracurricular activities right now?
Simply just putting in a schedule. I tend to procrastinate a lot. So what I like to do is, if I have an assignment, I like to get that out of the way first. I like to have a structure that's workable for me.
All right. If you could have a conversation with anyone, living or deceased, who would it be and why?
For me, it would be my father. He is in St. Kitts at the moment right now. And the conversation I would have with him right now is, I made it. Like, I'm in college and I'm making new friends and I'm learning a lot of new stuff along the way as well.
That's beautiful. Now, should you become Miss HLSCC, that comes with a platform, of course, how do you intend to use that platform?
Well, for me, I will first encourage students like me to put their studies first and do what you have to do, because it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Okay. What is your dream career or goal to pursue after graduating?
Well, my goal is to hopefully go to university, because I aspire to be a psychologist, specifically working with families, because family means a lot to me.
All right. Now, at this stage, I'm going to have you look into the camera and speak to the viewers, encourage them to come out to the pageant, and of course, support you and your fellow contestants.
Hi, guys. Make sure you guys tune in for the pageant that will be held on June the 23rd at the HLSCC Stout Community College at 4 p.m. sharp. Do not miss it.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And viewers, with that, we head to a quick word from our sponsors. When we return, we have contestant number 1 for Mr. HLSCC.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
son.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man protect you.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised before the break, now we have on set contestant number 1 for Mr. HLSCC. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Malachi Evans, and I'm your contestant number 1.
All right. What are you studying?
I'm studying business administration for now.
Nice. Now, last year, when we interviewed the contestants on Mr. HLSCC, of course, there's clearly a hair thing going on because he did have a similar hairstyle, but there was only one contestant. So it's great to see 2 young men come out this year to both be contestants. What was your reason for participating in this pageant?
Well, I don't have one singular reason, but my reason for participating in a pageant is to get myself out of my comfort zone. I want to try new things to develop my character.
All right, amazing. It's great to see young men taking action to develop themselves and make sure that they are well-rounded members of society. Now, look at the last few years of your life and pick one recent achievement or accomplishment and tell me how it's helped shape you as a person.
Well, one achievement or accomplishment I say is when I was younger, I was flown out to Trinidad for karate tournament.
Okay.
And, I placed at a high place, and it was a while back, but I placed high. And it helped shape me because it showed me discipline, it showed me time management, because I'm pursuing my academics, but as well, I'm pursuing karate. So it showed me adequate time management.
Okay, and that's definitely something you could use in this pageant experience as well.
Yeah.
Great. Now, take a look at your school and your wider community. What's one thing you would like to make better?
One thing I would like to make better or implement is recycle bins or the action of community service. I realize certain days are dirtier than others, and I would like to prevent that because as HLSCC, we should represent properly and we should have a clean area and strong students in it.
Nice. So would it be fair to say that if you could create an organization within the school, it would center around environmentalism and stuff like that?
Yes, I would create one if I have the power to. And I think it will not only help the college, but it would shed light to other schools to create stuff like these.
Nice. Now, look back at your life again
Looking back.
and tell me about one significant obstacle you would have faced and how you went about mitigating that, going about that, and overcoming.
I know I've spoken a lot about karate, but karate, it was on and off for me, and it had a point in time where I lost the passion for it, and I had to really sit down and think and analyze what am I doing with myself. But really and truly, I just learned time management, and things aren't going to be good and beautiful with, flowers and what's not. Life is going to be hard and tough, so I learned to bounce back from that.
All right. Now, I think that's our last time asking you to look back for this interview. Let's look at the present now. If there was someone deceased or alive that you could sit and have one conversation with, anyone in the world, who would it be?
It would be my late grandfather. And why I say that is because he was a businessman, but he was also a people's man. He ran for politics, but besides that, he was a loving person. He was a social person. He also showed me that, time management is key. Just because I have a business doesn't mean I can't interact with the people and live a normal life.
Nice. Very insightful and very powerful conversation you would have with him. Now, of course, Mr. HLSCC carries a platform with it. You're an ambassador for your school and for the student body. How would you use that platform?
I would use it to be a voice for the people. We have a lot of people in the college that have great ideas but are too scared to speak up about it. And as I said, I wouldn't use the word, we are versatile. We're versatile people, meaning we're not limited to only one thing. We're not limited to academics. We can do sports, we can sing, we can do art. So yeah, I would, if I had the voice, I would try to nurture the talent and bring forth the ideas.
Okay. Now, of course, education is a stepping stone onto your goals and achievements. Upon graduating from HLSCC, what do you plan on doing?
Well, for one, I would be working a 9-to-5 job, but although my major is business administration, I would want to be a defense lawyer. And I would see myself in the next time period of 5 years to be, going to law school and working a 9-to-5 job because I'm an open-minded person, honestly. So yeah.
All right, trying to do both at the same time. I guess you're working on your multitasking as well?
Yeah, to be a well-rounded person then.
All right, awesome. Now at this point, I'm just going to ask you to look into the camera and speak to the viewers directly, this one right here, and invite them to the show to come support you and your fellow contestants.
Well, as you know, I'm Malachi Levans, your contestant number 1. I would like to invite all of you to come to the show at Sunday, June 23rd at 4 p.m. at the Eileen L. Parsons Auditorium.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today. And of course, we're wishing you the best on pageant night.
Thank you.
All right. And viewers, we're heading to a quick break. When we return, we have contestant number 2 for Miss HLSCC.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, The oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. As promised before the break, we now have on set with us contestant number 2 for the Miss HLSCC title. Let's have her introduce herself.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jhaka Leonard and I'm 19 years of age.
All right, and what are you studying here at the college?
I'm currently pursuing a education degree at HLSCC Community College.
Nice. What made you decide that you wanted to study education?
Okay, I have an aunt and a cousin that's deceased, Miss Leticia Leonard and Miss Beryl Vanterpool. And from a very young age, I've always wanted to become a teacher to be just like them. So I've continued to pursue into becoming that teacher.
Awesome. Now, of course, teaching is a very important role in the community. Have you ever taken any steps prior to pursue those dreams prior
Yes, I
to
have.
coming here? Tell me about that.
I've started teaching at the age of 17. I started teaching at Valley Day Primary School on Virgin Gorda, and then I stopped to pursue my degree in education.
All right, nice.
It was
So-
lovely though.
Yeah, so you're gonna be going back
Yes,
stronger
I
than
will.
ever.
Yes.
All right, now tell me a bit about your decision to participate in this pageant.
Okay, I'm confident. I have the energy, I have the vibe, and everybody was asking me why don't I try it out, and I said, you know what? Let me give them a shot. Let me show them who's Jhaka Leonard.
All right, and we're happy to have you here on set with us today because we would have met you during, I think, HLSCC's career fair, and we saw that confidence as well. So it's great to have you in front of the camera with us today and getting to know you as a young lady as well. So let's take a look at recent years in your life. Tell me about what your proudest achievement has been.
My proudest achievement have been in 2017 after Hurricanes Irma and Maria when I opened my own school on my neighbor's porch, teaching the little kids around the environment.
All right. School might have been out, but you, of course, ensured that they continued with their education.
Yes.
And that just speaks to the fact that education for you isn't just you looking for a job or anything. It seems like a passion.
It is.
All right. Now, take a look at your community. Take a look at the school, HLSCC. What's one thing you would like to make better?
One thing I would like to make better is the student life, the interactions between the students, where we come together and we interact more. Because most students are distant. Some hang out here, some hang out there, have more activities where we can come together.
All right, and if you would create a club or organization at the school, is that something you'd like it to focus on?
Yes.
All right. Now we looked at achievements. Let's look at obstacles because, you know, life gets in your way sometimes. Tell me a bit about a time where you would have had an obstacle and how you would have navigated it.
Most times I don't look at stuff as obstacle because life is a very long road, and within that road there's speed bumps, there's potholes, there's a lot of roadblocks, but you just have to continue driving, just keep swimming and get through it.
All right, I love the positive outlook. Now, let's look at now. I asked you to look at the past a while ago. We're looking at right now. You, in the current day, if there was one person or persons that you would like to speak to, who would it be? It could be someone who's alive, someone who's deceased, someone who is fictional. Who would you speak to and why?
Okay, there's two persons. One deceased, which is my aunt, Miss Leticia Leonard, because she was a cheerleader of the family. And I know she would be super proud to see that I continue towards my goal of becoming a teacher, just like her, because she was one of the best. Yes, and then alive would be Miss Beverly Hines Carwood, because I was one of her most troublesome students. And she always say, Jadasia, you're going to put up on a child just like you, and I hope that child does not put you through what you put me through. And I just wanted to tell her, I haven't yet.
All right, well, there's still time for you to bump up on that child who's just like you. Hopefully we get to hear about it. How do you intend to use the platform as Miss HLSCC? What would you like to accomplish for the student body?
I would want to tell them that, I would want to accomplish to show them that anyone can, you are not limited to anything. You can always strive to do something, because me at 18 years old, I wouldn't think 20-year-old me would be running a pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Or much less 10-year-old me wouldn't look and say, 20-year-old Janita, you're going to be running a pageant. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes we plan for life, but life has other plans.
Yes,
and it's one of those things where, of course, not just go with the flow, but take action, of course, for things that will help develop you. All right, well, hopefully this is something that you could bring up in the classroom when your students are doubting themselves. Like, I didn't think I would end up doing a pageant, and you're going to have video and picture to show them?
Yes.
All right. Now, of course, we know that your dream goal is to be a teacher. What do you want to accomplish immediately after graduating?
After graduating, I want to go back into teaching and then work on owning my own institution.
All right. Now, big goals, and we really hope to see you accomplish them. Before we wrap up, I'd just like you to speak to the public and invite them to the pageant to support you and your fellow contestants.
Okay. So come on out on June 23rd at 4 p.m. sharp at the Eileen Parsons Auditorium and witness myself and fellow contestants as we vibe for the title of Mr. and Miss HLSCC 2024. See you there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. As promised before the break, we now have with us contestant number 2 for the Mr. HLSCC title. Let's have him introduce himself.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Shamoy Davis and I'm contestant number 2.
Awesome. Now, tell me a bit about what you're studying here at the college. I do know you for your sweet treats, so I'm hoping it has something to do with the culinary arts or business.
Well, 2020, I graduated from culinary arts, but now I'm doing a small business and entrepreneurship course.
Awesome. Very important that you're solidifying the skills that you would have already begun learning through your business.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, what was your reason for taking on this pageant?
Well, honestly, my reason for taking on this pageant was I see that there is a need to spread the gospel. This is my way of spreading the gospel. I'm a Christian young man, and I see that many of our youths, they are going to the grave. As we can see almost every day, there's someone going to the grave. And I know that this pageant will bring people, so this is my way of spreading the gospel and letting the young people especially, not just the young people, but people in general, but especially the young people, to know that when you hit the grave, there is no repentance in the grave. So let us do what we can while we're alive for the Lord Jesus.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now, look back at your life, recent years. You'd have mentioned graduating from the college prior. What has been your proudest achievement?
My most proudest achievement would be, I would say, and I don't want to song anyway, but when I resigned from government, it gave me the motivation and the courage to become an entrepreneur, to step out stronger in being an entrepreneur. Let me say that, yes.
Well, it doesn't sound any kind of way. Everybody's on their own path, and it's different steps that really propel you to where you need to be. So if that's your proudest moment, of course, be proud of it and be proud to share it. Because sometimes that's the encouragement somebody else needs to take that step that they do need to take.
Most
now,
definitely.
When you look at your community, when you look at your school, what's something you'd want to change or better?
Well, when I look at the school, I would say there is a quotation that says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So if I were to change something within the school, I would have, more activities such as sports. We would have a sports, the things that, the students could be, get into and
Excited
have
about.
more fun. Yes, yes.
All right. Now, let's look at that and let's look at your reason for participating in the pageant. You did mention wanting to spread the gospel.
Yes.
Now, if you could create groups or clubs or organizations at the school, what would you want them to focus on?
I would want them to focus on, on the individual, to help them to better themselves, and not only for themselves, but to help the community become a better place within the community. Yes.
Nice. Now, let's look at how you're balancing all of this, because school, you have your business, you're doing the pageant now, it's a lot going on. How are you balancing everything?
Well, one day at a time. That's all I can say. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you.
If you could have a conversation with anyone, living or deceased, anyone in the world, it could be someone fictional even, who would it be and why?
Lord, give me faith. I would have a conversation with my ex-wife, Miss Robin Rihanna Fenty, because she was a Christian. Yes, that's me. That's my ex-wife, because when I did some research on her, they come from Christian backgrounds, beautiful young lady. And to see that, that they have sold themselves to the devil to make fame and to get fame, and fortune and must not. And to see that this war would all come crashing to an end. Like, why would you do these things? And the war will one day come crashing to an end. Like, why would you sell yourself to the devil? Like, it doesn't make any sense. For fame, for a couple dollars, it will all just pass away. So if I was to speak with anyone, most definitely it would be her.
All right.
Yes.
Now, of course, Mr. HLSCC comes with a platform. You've already spoken on some very powerful topics in this interview. How do you intend to utilize that platform?
Well, both a friend and I, Miss Shanovia Thomas, we want to go to the Elmore South High School and start a club. SNS, S for Shamoy, S for Shanovia, Student Success. So the SNS, Student Success. We want to go there to, help some children that, need the help. We want to make it a safe space for students who are struggling, who are depressed, who have mental issues, to come and speak with us, and that we would help them, to better themselves, to become a better person, to help them while they're struggling, to become better environments for the BVI.
All right. I really hope that's something you pursue, whether you succeed in the pageant or not, because that would be a very impactful initiative, and I really hope it's something you carry through. So now it's out in the public.
Yes.
Anybody who wants to support you, of course, they should be able to reach out.
Yes.
And you could get that done.
Yes, thank you so much.
Upon graduating for the second time from HLSCC,
Yes.
What do you intend to use your newfound academic success to build upon?
My business, Paradise Cupcakes Think Sweet, and even my singing. I sing as well. So I want to branch out in different businesses. I have my baking, I have my singing. I can sing for birthday parties, for weddings, for funerals. I want to just branch out and become a better Shamoy.
All right. I love to see youth not limiting themselves and trying different things. And of course, you're on the great path, and we'll be hearing a lot more from you soon, I hope.
Thank you so much.
All right. Now, before we wrap up, I just want you to look into that camera and, of course, invite the public to come support you and your fellow contestants.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shamoy Davis, your contestant number 2, vying for the prestigious title of Mr. HLSCC 2024. So come on out on Sunday, June 23rd at 4 p.m. as we'll be cultivating excellence.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
And viewers, we have one more contestant in store for you. It's contestant number 3 for Miss HLSCC. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. As promised, we now have our final contestant on set, but last but not least, contestant number 3 for Miss HLSCC. Let's have her introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Hawley. I am contestant number 3.
All right, and what are you studying?
My major is Human Services.
Awesome. Now, tell me why you decided to participate in this pageant.
Because I like the whole idea that it's not solely based on beauty and popularity. It's more centered on intellect and mostly advertising and representing the college.
All right, that captures it pretty well. Now, take a look at your life. How old are you?
18.
Okay, well, girl, you know, they might say you haven't lived too long, but take a look at your life and tell me what has been your proudest achievement so far.
My proudest achievement so far, I would say, probably completing high school, because I was, COVID baby.
Okay.
I came straight out of primary school and started high school. There was a hurricane, and then there was COVID. So I already had like the proper high school life, and I was one of the kids that made on the honor roll and survived high school like nothing happened. So
yeah, we've heard a lot about the students ESHS. Yeah, we've heard a lot about the students and getting to return to their campus after the hurricanes and everything. So that's a very tough educational journey to be on, and of course to come out on the honor roll, amazing job. Now take a look at your school, take a look at the wider community. What's one thing you would want to change or make better?
Okay, in my community, I grew up in the eastern area, so I would say I would like to start maybe a center for like children in primary school where they can come, they can learn, they can be comfortable, they can share and just grow in the right way instead of having to learn on their own and suppress feelings and stuff.
Awesome. And is that an organization you would like to maybe have a satellite for, or have in a smaller way on your campus as well?
I mean, sure. I would hope to start it and not just have it to be a dream, but start it and have it go across the BVI and maybe even globally.
All right, nice. Now, of course, I always like to say I like that the youth in the BVI don't limit themselves. There's youth out here with 3 businesses by the time they get out of primary school. So it's always something where, despite being from small islands, BVI youth have global aspirations and you don't let anything limit you. Now, let's look at obstacles. We did speak of your accomplishments earlier. You know, life isn't life without, one of the contestants called it speed bumps earlier. So tell me about a time where you would have faced an obstacle or a speed bump in your way and how you navigated to overcome it.
Navigating life after high school, like figuring out what to do, like deciding whether you want to go to college or whether you want to start working and stuff. Like, you know, you have parents, you have family members and friends, you know, they have their own ideas on what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So I decided that this is my life. I'm going to do what makes me happy and what's best, what I think is best, and what would benefit me in the future eventually.
All right, that's an important message for your fellow youth who are faced by do I want to make myself happy? Do I want to make my parents happy? And I think in the long term, what people realize is when you make yourself happy, it reflects onto the people around you as well. They might not support you in the beginning, but you know, they tend to come around eventually. Now, of course, going to school and taking on extracurricular activities, especially in college, can be a bit of a challenge at times. So tell me how you're balancing your academics and the pageant.
Okay, so the pageant really started recruiting people in like late March. So we're in June, March, April, May, June. So it wasn't really like tough because I'm at the college part-time. So I don't have much classes. So balancing wasn't really hard. It's just to have proper time management, make time. If you're dedicated and you want to get the degree, you need to make time. So that's really what I've been doing, making time. If I want to pass the course, make time to study. If I want to be a part of like something I'm doing for extracurricular, make the time. So mostly time management has been the whole key to this whole thing.
A very important skill to have, and of course that will play into you getting ready for pageant night and managing everything backstage between the different segments. Now let's take a look at things on a more personal level. If there was anyone in the whole world, alive or deceased, that you could have one conversation with, whether real person, fictional, anyone, who would it be and why?
I would say Harriet. You know, the slave.
Harriet Tubman?
Harriet Tubman. I would say Harriet because I would like to ask her about her patience with getting the people back and forth and how she was so strong and she didn't give up and she fought. That would be one person I would like to have a nice conversation with.
All right. Now, of course, Miss HLSCC is a platform. You're an ambassador for the student body, for the college, and of course, you're carrying yourself as well. What is one way you would like to use that platform?
I would like to use my platform just mostly to encourage young people to see that it's okay to come out of your comfort zone. It's okay to tell someone no if you don't want to, and it's for a good reason. If you're uncomfortable, it's okay to say no. It's okay to do it. If you want to do it, just do it. That's what I want to just to encourage the young people to do what's right, especially if it benefits them.
Nice. Now, after graduating, what do you want to do from there on?
After I graduate, I'll have my degree. I want to start small, so I'll probably go into, maybe I'll probably counsel in a primary school for a little bit, and then after that, I'll see where it goes.
All right, nice. Not limiting your options, just open to whatever comes to you. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to give you a chance to, of course, invite the public to come out to the pageant and support you and your fellow contestants. You could look right into that camera.
Yeah. All right, everyone. The pageant is on Sunday, June 23rd. It starts at 4:00 p.m. I hope to see everyone there. You're definitely in for a sweet treat. And definitely just come out, bring a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. You will definitely have a blast.
Awesome. Very well put. And of course, thank you so much for your time here with us today. And viewers, thank you so much for joining us. It has been amazing getting to meet the contestants, but it will be even more amazing seeing them all in action on June 23rd at 4 p.m. at the Eileen Parsons Auditorium. You don't want to miss it. Tickets are already available, so you should get yours soon. I'm Jhaka, and I'm hoping that you stay tuned to Tweet4Media for more great content. Goodbye.